Where'd you go? Oh, are you up in the sky?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your head is on.
Hello, everybody. This is quixQuery
Hi.
here. Hi.
Hi.
Today we are here with Avnior, and we have a project planned. This is the Creedcraft server, by the way, and
Yes.
yeah, we're here playing together. So, do you want to explain what the project we have planned is?
I hope I remember this correctly.
Yeah.
So we're planning on building sort of like a trade post system thing ish, something like that.
Yeah.
And so what we have right now is building that we're planning on doing somewhere around this community area.
Yeah. So, we're going to be using the Forestry mailbox, right?
Yes.
Forestry mailbox. And using that and like the letters and like stamps and stuff like that and the trade station and stuff like that, we can like communicate back and forth between each other on the server without actually having to like have the other person be online or like actually go over there to them, to their base, wherever it may be. And so it's just an easy way of communication and stuff. And so we're gonna start up doing that and provide free mailboxes to people eventually. But right now we're just gonna get started on the stuff we need for this, and so we're going to get started by building a mailbox center, whatever it's called, a post office. There we go. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah. So, we had a look at post offices
right
and
over
stuff.
here.
Right over here? Okay. Awesome.
I think that, right?
Yeah.
That was what we were
I
thinking?
think so. And so, the blocks we decided on using were this laboratory block and a colored block.
Are you building it up like that? Okay.
What?
Or are you just showing off the blocks?
I'm just showing off the blocks right now.
Okay.
Like, it's not like... Yeah. And we want Azure block number 814. Okay. This thing right here. Awesome. There we go. And so those are the blocks we're planning on using. And we're going to be making sort of a modern, stylish post office with like some crates and like a back area and everything like that. And it's going to be really cool looking. So we're just going to get started building and doing stuff.
Yay!
I do have a leaf blower if you want to use that.
No, I'm getting rid of the flattening out the
Oh,
land
yeah.
here so
Absolutely.
that we can build right here. What are we doing?
Well, right now I'm leaf blowing. Uh-huh. Okay. How big do we want this? And where, like...
I don't know. How big? I mean, it doesn't need to be too big, but it
Yeah.
can't be too small either, so
Yeah.
maybe like here.
And so, like, if we were to have, like,
Here?
a street running through... Oh, okay. So that's one corner. Then we could, like, totally have, like, a street running through, like, right here if we were to have a road or a path or something in town. So...
And we could like extend off like this direction or something.
Yeah. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so that's actually exact square. You eyed an exact square.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job. Good job. I'm just gonna like get out some laboratory blocks right now. Oh. Okay, this is why we may not want to use these. They have lines going vertically. There's no way to change that. That's... Yeah, but as soon as you add something on top of that... Yeah. But, fortunately for us, we can chisel those into this one, which was, I think, our next best option, and it does not tile like that, so...
Cool.
I'm not sure, is that an okay, like, block, or...
Yeah, that
okay.
looks good.
Oh, did you... Here, I'll give you, the rest of mine. What do you say, like, door, like, right here or something?
We're not making a too wide door?
Well, I was just looking at a reference image, and it looks like it's just a one door. It's just a small little tiny post office.
Okay. I don't know, but two wide doors in this pack work really cool, where you open one and it opens the other.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Okay. So we also want a window somewhere over here, maybe? I don't know.
Not sure. I'm not sure how wide, tall we want this.
Yeah, that's a good question. What do we want, like, the height to be? Because I feel like that's starting to get a little high. Yeah, I'm looking at it too. Like, you know, like, feel free to just experiment around and do stuff. Though I will admit that I tend to go off my reference images much more than.
Yeah, I'm not looking at a reference image.
Oh, you're not looking at the reference image? Yeah.
I saw it, but
yeah.
I'm not looking at it right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because if you're like viewing it from right here.
Well, yeah.
Then...
I'm just thinking like this will like cut off, and then we'll have like letters up there with like the...
Yeah, but like right here, like if I'm looking at it from right here, I can only see the top 2 blocks of dirt. Wait, hold up. Where are you thinking about putting your sign?
Well, I'm thinking like sign like something like this.
Are you thinking putting it back here or putting it up here?
Putting it up here, like
up there. Okay.
Yeah. We could do the like raised thing back here, but I was thinking like if we did the raised part up here instead, and then like went down back here.
Okay, that could work.
Yeah. It's just a thought, like, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a little more like the proper height, but like if we were doing banners, then I would feel like the need to like do extra stuff and make it a little more even. I don't know, you know, whatever. This'll be the window, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking about. Is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Maybe a window here. Maybe one more.
Yeah, how about
that.
we make it like 3 high?
Okay.
And so we have like 1 on top of it before the sign. Light gray stained glass panes, just like vanilla stuff. What do you think?
That could work. I don't know.
I feel like that could be a really good option as far as stuff like that goes. You know, actually, we could use blue blocks for that too. And then put like a mail sign like on the side of the thing. On it, like chisel and like if we're doing chisel and bits for this sign right here, we might as well like chisel and bit like a mail and envelope or something like that over there on the sides. So that could be pretty cool. Have fun finding those in your inventory.
They appeared in my hotbar, so it's pretty easy.
Okay. Well, just they blend in with the background really well.
Yeah. Especially if you only have one.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad option. Very nice. Right now,
what do you think?
Post that's actually pretty good. Like, I like it. Very nice.
It's actually just laboratory blocks. So.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. Like, that's super cool. That would be a great garage door. Well, except for the fact that it's not. That's a weird. Why don't the textures line up? Curses. You see, it's like the perfect like back and forth right here, but for the ceiling, it's not. If we were to like do that, I don't really like that texture. Maybe it's just.
I don't either. So.
Oh, okay. We could use concrete for the floor. I'm liking this so far. This is looking pretty good. I feel actually like the stone slabs from vanilla could go really well as far as like a ceiling goes.
Yeah.
Like put it like all the way across like inside, and then on the outside it would just be that automatic gray tone that would be perfect for like the top of a roof. And since it's just a slab, it could be like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like thinking like.
What do you think about the fact doing this? Out one more.
That could be.
It used to just.
That could be okay.
It used to just be grass there.
Yeah. I'm thinking that we'll probably want to do here. Just a second. Let me go make some concrete here real quick. Okay. So this is concrete. Ooh, other of those textures can be kind of fun sometimes.
I'm just like looking at them.
Yeah. This is concrete.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you want to like make this border right here concrete or like what you want to do. Like this is an option, like as far as something we could do for like the drive-in or something like that, or sidewalks around it and stuff. Like it's an option. Even when all you're doing is building, it can just be nice to like have like light around, and so that's another reason why sleeping is a nice thing to do.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, get night vision. Come on. Be cool.
Not yet. Okay.
It doesn't have a tool.
It's pickaxe. Just a lot of things in modded. It says no tool for Wyla and stuff like that, and so it'll just it'll pick up for whatever this is at the top, the one probe.
Yeah, the one thing.
Yeah. Exactly. But this is looking pretty good in here. I'm thinking we might want to like divide this up differently. Like the inside. Ooh, I like that. Those could work very well on like just like the roof or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't what? Oh, connect with the rest of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
This is what it looks like on all sides.
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything on the top or bottom. Yeah.
But I'm thinking like we could like divide this up slightly, so that the back area right here. The back area right here is more of like an like industrial, like all the boxes are stacked back here. We got more of like some of our machines and letter boxes and stuff like that.
One thing that might be interesting.
Yeah.
One thing that might be interesting is like having it be all concrete on the floor here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then like so the people like going to the back don't have to mess with the people who are managing the post office, like. Yeah, even though no one's actually going to be managing the post office in Minecraft, you know, like the thought of like what is happening counts, like. But he was saying in one of his videos, or at least I heard that he was saying in one of his videos, that the best builds have to have like a story behind them, and like. So I've been like thinking about that a lot recently, and like how that's supposed to like work with different stuff. And I think that's the sort of thing that like you're supposed to think about when you're building, is what he was meaning. Like, you know, even when like it doesn't actually have to have that same function in Minecraft. There's like still some other, you know, you can still think about that for to just give the build a little more personality and stuff like that. So okay.
just being a really plain wall. So
Yeah. And we'll have to like add stuff up there eventually, like maybe even like storage drawers with like letters and stuff in them. Or stamps
But,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. I'm not sure, just to
Yeah.
like make it look cool.
Yeah.
I'd only have to eat 2 of my apple pies. They're treating
Yeah,
me very
whatever.
well. I don't have to eat hardly ever. I mean, it helps that I'm flying, and flying doesn't take hunger, but... Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of 1 block is the only thing that I'm, like, worried about.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of...
And I'm just playing around right here.
Yeah.
But as far as, like, how it looks so far, I am really liking it. Like,
Definitely.
yeah. If we were to, like, choose, like, some block or something for the roof, I don't mind this white, honestly, but again, it just comes back to the whole, like, too much of 1 block thing.
Yeah.
And so that's my only worry with using the laboratory block there as the ceiling. By the way, this requires like a ton of stuff. Oh, that's a bottler. I don't want a bottler. I want a squeezer. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Squeezer. In the box. Okay. Now.
Look.
Just a second.
Look.
Just a second.
Look. Mike.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's pretty fancy, actually.
I used that texture.
Oh, is that the... Oh, that's Tinker's clear glass. Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Indeed, it is. Okay, let's go over to the... I'm going to bring some power with me, and we can go over to the... What's it called?
To the what's it called?
The post office. There we go.
Ooh, that actually looks pretty nice.
The wooden storage crate. This is immersive engineering, actually. So this is just something I have
Well,
lying
no,
around.
just like as like a crate, like yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and kind of just it's just kind of everything's gonna go everywhere right now. Okay, so in here
Yeah.
we have trade stations, and you can go ahead and grab those in there, and mailboxes.
Trade stations! Yay!
Okay, and so out here, I'm actually going to go into the main office right here, and I'm not sure where we actually want to put these in the end, but I'm going to put a mailbox and okay, trade station, that works too.
Name your trade station. This
Oh,
trade station
okay.
is going to be called post office. Needs stamps, needs paper, no trade set.
Aha, indeed. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, to make the mailbox is pretty simple. It just requires a bit of bronze. If you look up the recipe for mailbox, it is some sturdy casing, which is bronze in a chest formation, 3 chests and 3 tins. So that's not too hard to make. And so we got some of those. And I'm just going to put the extra ones back in there. But the trade station is a little harder. And so if we look up the recipe for a trade station, that's some bronze electron tubes and some iron electron tubes, sturdy casing, a refined circuit board, and 2 oak chests. Now the electron tubes require a thermionic fabricator, which is some gold and other stuff and glass and yeah. Anyway, the circuit board requires a carpenter, and that's another machine that's used.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway, and so we got all those machines in here along with a couple of others, and so in order to get a lot of the stuff we need for like the stamps and stuff like that, we need bees.
Yes.
We need bees in order to set up all those stamps and stuff like that. And so I brought along with me a bunch of bees and stuff in here, along with some other forestry stuff, such as the escritoire, and, oh no, not the quantum storage unit, but such as the escritoire, the squeezer, and anyway, it's that desk right there.
Okay. Oh, okay. It looks like a chair.
It does look like a chair. And you can play a matching game on that. It's pretty cool. But anyway, that actually is required. That's how you do your research. It's like your Thaumcraft research table. Research table. Yeah, whatever it is.
Research. So okay, really quickly.
Yeah.
So look at this. So your like weightless sort of thing pops up, and then push shift.
Yeah.
I just found that out. Like
yeah, you can see like.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool.
Yeah. You can see all the stuff inside. Let's see. So we got some bronze electron tubes, the leftover in there as well. The squeezer. Okay, so the squeezer, we're gonna just plump that down right there, next to our centrifuge is something else we're going to need. We'll just plump that down right there, and this is all for bees, by the way. And so we can just so we can make an apiary, we need impregnated casing, which is seed oil, and yeah, and our carpenter. And so we're gonna plunk our carpenter down by our squeezer and give it some RF here real quick. Can you put that RF? Yeah, there you go. And so now it's got some RF.
This RF.
Yeah, exactly. So now all we should need to do is put some seeds in the squeezer right here, and it should give us seed oil, which will then funnel into the carpenter so that we can do stuff. And I think it requires 25 seeds, regular vanilla seeds, in order to squeeze out 250 millibuckets of seed oil for one apiary, which is enough to be able to make one apiary, if that makes sense.
You have seeds?
I do not have any seeds on me, but there are plenty around. Not just from the grass. Here, I'll go get a good quantity of them. Stuck with remaining liquid in a machine's tank, you can click the tank with a pipette. What's a pipette? Pipette. Do you have some extra stained glass panes?
I have one.
Oh, we're one short. Okay, whatever. There are other ways to do this, I believe. Let me put this down.
If we wait long enough, we can get a bucket.
Actually, yeah, that would probably be the easiest way to do it, is to use a bucket to transfer from one to the next. Oh, nope. And now, what do we need in the center of that, is the question?
Probably seed oil.
Oh, no, impregnated casing is the logs. Freak, I just used up all my logs to make those planks. Okay, I'm gonna go get some. Bees are pretty simple. All you have to do for one generation of bees is you have to have a princess and a drone. That's it, right? And, there we go there. Okay, now the bees won't actually hurt you when they're in apiaries. They'll only hurt you in the hives that you find in the wild. So, these bees are just fine. You'll see them going around everywhere, doing stuff. And those will not only get us more drones that we can work with and do stuff with, but it will also, get us, like, honeycombs and stuff like that. And so, yeah, those are...
I'm planting more flowers.
And actually, something that we probably want to do is we want to look up a... Oh, what's it called? Yeah, I know. Okay, here we are. It's an untreated frame. Aha! There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So we want to make some of those and put 3 of those in each apiary, so that we make sure that we're getting the most honeycomb from our bees that we can.
Okay.
It'll just help the bees in general. Like, they're good for the bees, they're good for us, because we get more from them, you know. You have your Punnett square with, like, big T, little t, and all those goodies and, you know, stuff like that. Well, all of the bees and stuff like that, all of them have genetics and traits and stuff like that, too. And so they have dominant and recessive traits and other stuff like that. And so, and different species, which, yeah, anyway, different species and other stuff like that. That's the big dominant and recessive trait that we are worried about right now, is just species, right?
Okay.
Certain species are dominant over other ones, and so, like, typically the more common species tend to be more dominant over the rarer ones, like the ones that you have to breed out and stuff like that. I believe. I don't know. I've only done a little bit of bee breeding. If you look in Forestry under string, yeah, okay. So you want the stringy stuff. So if you left click on the stringy bees, you'll see that you have to breed a diligent and a tropical bee in order to get a stringy bee. And there's a 10% chance of doing that. Now, tropical bees come from the jungle. That's a pretty easy thing to get once you know where a jungle is, that is. But diligent bees are a little more hard to come by. And so diligent bees are common and cultivated. Common is just forest and meadows. Yeah, that's common is not too hard to come by, but cultivated is a common and a meadows, or a common and a forest, or something like that. And so stringy is kind of like our end game bees. If we can get some purebred stringy bees with some good production genes, then we will be all set. And we will never have to worry about stuff like that ever again. The bees and stuff ever again, unless you want to do bees for other things.
Yeah.
So, honestly, the best thing we can do right now is find a jungle. Find a jungle so we can get tropical stuff and breed bees. I honestly don't know what apatite is used for. Apatite?
It's part of the forestry mod.
I know. You can use it to make fertilizer. You can use it to make stamps, so yes, it is good. Okay.
Ooh, that is really good.
Yes.
Because I have, like, almost 3.5 stacks.
Okay. Now, how about
like, every
letter?
single other biome.
Oh, psh,
like,
letters can use water, but it requires wood pulp, which is okay. But that's not bad at all, though.
Coming across like
we may not even need to get into bees. Yeah. Okay. So we are ready to get started with some of the stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. We want to try and make a letter and the other thing. So for the letter, we need wood pulp, which we get from a carpenter with some water and putting a log in there. So we need some logs, first off. So in the carpenter, we need some logs, okay, and some water, okay. Now, aha, it's making wood pulp. Perfect. This is great.
Yay.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. That was actually super simple. I like that. Now the next
we are
step.
out of seed oil.
Oh yeah. No, but the letters only require water. So seed oil is for the stamps. Okay. So I'm grabbing some more water.
Okay.
Did I put a? No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Put some more in there. Now what we want to do for this next part, we want to put this wood pulp in that 3x3 like that, and put the wood pulp in there so it'll make some letters. Awesome. See, now that's super simple. All we need is logs and water. So I mean, like, that doesn't even hardly cost anything. Like, and now we're just out of wood pulp, but
I made 2 letters.
nice. That's awesome. Okay. Now the next thing, and we might want to at some point make a second carpenter for this, because this one also requires the carpenter, is a stamp. And so we're just going to make the basic 1-in stamp. We need some apatite, paper, and seed oil. So
Okay, there is some stuff for paper and some appetite.
No. It actually needs paper. Yeah, okay, so I'll start the squeezer squeezing stuff into, what's it called? Into seed oil. Oh yeah, I did light up this place with glowstone painted to look like concrete.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, hold up, this is a lot lighter than I remember.
Yeah. Well, that's because it is. So, okay. Awesome. Oh yeah, you were thinking of crafting an inventory upgrade cake, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
Poisonous potato.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Not a problem. There we go. Okay, now. Okay,
I'm here.
So, okay. To add the recipe to the carpenter here, you actually need to like put them in the crafting square in the upper left in the shape that we want them to be in. No. What are you doing? No, we do not want paper on the whole thing. We want 3 paper and 3 appetite in a thing like this. No. There we go. You know how this looks. Okay, there we go. That should give us a stamp. And we should be able to make 3 batches of the stamps. And left with 100 left over. Awesome. Ta-da! Well, that should be all we need to send letters back and forth. Now. Okay, so all we should need for this next thing is the mailbox. And so we should be able to write letters. If you toss a letter and some stamps to me, I'll show my people on my end. Can you toss me a letter? Aha, there we go. Okay. So I can write a letter to Avnior. Awesome. And it's going to say this right here. And so you need 1 stamp for the letter, and then 1 stamp for the for each attachment that you attach on. And done. There we go. And now all we should need to do to send this is to put it in our mailbox right here. Right click on it and ta-da, and now I have a letter.
I got a letter.
Exactly. And so we should be able to just open this up. Ooh. And, oh hey, look at this! It's the end of the episode! I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me, Avnior. Bye!